Good morning, Bullfrogs, and happy Friday. We are coming to you live from Mrs. Krause's class. Everybody wave. All right, and I have my friends Allie and Logan helping with announcements. Logan, what day is today?
Friday, November 16th, B-Day.
And what's the weather going to be like today?
Current temperature 33, high for today 38.
All righty. And please welcome our guest teachers today. We have Mrs. Caldesol here for Mrs. Marshall. We have Mrs. Ecom here for Mrs. Nagel. We have Mrs. Peterson here for Mrs. Myers. We have Mrs. Gitter for Mrs. Hosel. And we have Mrs. Dukow here for Miss McMurtaugh. So make sure all of our guest teachers feel welcomed and appreciated. And any birthdays to celebrate, Allie?
Today, none. Tomorrow, Nolan Johnson, Natalie Letzow, Tennessee Sweet Litnet.
All right. Happy birthday to Nolan, Natalie, and Hennessy. Come on down for your birthday pencil after announcements. And Allie, who gets to be our composting leaders today?
Carson Loretti, Aaliyah Miner, Campbell Dory.
All right. Carson, Aaliyah, and Campbell are our composting leaders today. And we need a bullfrog salute for Mrs. Lynn's class for completing their classroom bullfrog charts and getting us one step closer. That's 8 out of the 10 that we need to have that movie party the last day before holiday break. So on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Keep up the good work, everybody. And can we get a drum roll? We get a little bit of a drum roll. As you guys know, we've been doing the coin drive this week during our book fair. And the winner of the coin drive, the class with the most coins, gets to have that unicorn popsicle party with Mr. Monday dressed as a unicorn. So, our top 5, as of right now, we still have till the end of the day. Our top 5 classes coming in 5th place, Mrs. Jastro. In 4th place is Mrs. Colhane. In 3rd place, Miss Piper. And in 2nd place, Mrs. Peters. And in 1st place, Mrs. Janney. But everybody is within striking distance, so bring in your coins. And speaking of the book fair, now it's time for our book recommendations. So our first 2 recommendations, come on over. We have Mia and Paige. Mia, what's the name of your book?
Ranger in Time, Hurricane Katrina Rescue.
Okay, and why is that a good book?
Because it's about a dog who goes back in time and saves the people from the hurricane.
All right, awesome. Ranger in Time. You want to show us the book? Pretty cool. And how about you, Paige?
I read the book The Wish Fairy, Too Many Cats, and I think you should get this book because it has adventure. Also, it is a very detailed book, and Brooke, the main character, gets 7 wishes. Plus, if you like cats and fairies, you should get this book.
Awesome. A wish for fairy, huh? Or with the wish fairy, right? The wish fairy. All right. Thank you, Mia and Paige. And we have 2 more recommendations. We have Mira and Tyler. Mira, what's the name of your book?
I Survived the Attack of the Grizzlies, 1967. And I recommend you get this book from the book fair because it's a very adventurous book and it always makes you want to read it.
Right, I Survived. And Tyler?
I have Jake the Fake Keeps It Real, and I recommend this book because it's adventurous and it's also extremely funny. And as they take along with Jake and his fellow friends that he meets and his adventure in a school that he faked into.
All right. Do you want to show us that book? All right. Good job, guys. And now it's time for our Bullfrog ticket winners. We had Allie and Logan do our drawings. Come on down after announcements and see Mrs. Wiki in the conference room. We have Kenley from 3-4, Kenley. And we have Luke Thomas from Mrs. Gouget's class. Luke. We have Brady from Mrs. Gross's class. We have, looks like Drew from 3-4, Drew C from 3-4. We have Ryan from 5th grade, Ryan. That's Ryan Medina. And we have, let's see, Audrey G from Mrs. Gross's class, Audrey G. We have Jackson H from Mrs. Ryan's class, Jackson H. And we have Taylor from Mrs. Strom's class, Taylor. And we have Hunter from Mrs. Lynn's class. Hunter. And our last winner this week is Ella H. from Mrs. Gross's class. Ella H. So congratulations to all of our Bullfrog winners this week. Keep up the good work. And that's about it. Now it's time to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, everyone. Have a fantastic Friday. Have a great weekend. Be safe to all the deer hunters this weekend. And remember, be responsible, be respectful, and be
Safe!